Hey y'all, this is Jeremiah, pastor at Centennial ARP. Thanks for tuning in for today's devotional out of Romans chapter 8, verse 6. For to set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the spirit is life and peace. There is a comparison that is put before us in this Bible verse. Which is better, death or life and peace? The answer is, of course, so obvious, life and peace. But I think that there is another comparison that begins to play itself out. The mind that is set on the flesh and the mind that is set on the spirit. It is so easy for us to, on paper or intellectually or theoretically, choose the right answer. Of course, life and peace is better than death. But in practice, boots on the ground, what are we choosing in this life? Dear Christian, have you considered what it is that your actions are moving you toward? Life and peace or death? Do you focus on the things of the Spirit? Do you know what the things of the Spirit are? Because I'm certain that, like me, you know what the things of the flesh are. Those things that tickle your fancy, that please you, that you want to sink so much time into. However, we must be very careful of the trap. It's just like any kind of trap in nature that you see, like the Venus fly trap. It has this sweet, sweet nectar, and the flies or the bugs come. But what happens when they taste that thing of the flesh? The Venus fly trap closes, and they are captured, bound by their own folly. The same thing can happen to us if we are not careful. But that is what God has come into this world to prevent. He has given us that mind that can be set on the Spirit. He has given us that same Spirit that wakes us up and allows us to focus on that other Spirit stuff. That's the gospel of Jesus, that we don't do it and that God does it for us and that He moves us down a path of righteousness. But, dear Christian, today, consider this devotionally. It's easy to choose the things of the Spirit, life and peace, on paper. It's easy to see that the things of the flesh, death, is not okay on paper. But today, what is it that you are doing in your life and why? Have you taken account? Have you thought through these things seriously? Consider them today.